Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the sixth episode of Pass It On. I'm your host, Darius, and we have a blockbuster episode for you today. If you thought our last episode on global leadership development, GLD, was entertaining, wait until you hear what we have for you today. From being a stellar co host on our third episode to making waves as a guest on our fifth, it's time to welcome back the powerhouse Aniekeme. Aniekeme, how are you doing today? Welcome to the show once again.
Thank you very much, Darius. I'm very much happy to be back again as a co-host, like you are the host. And thank you very much for our listeners for always tuning into the Pass It On podcast.
Fantastic. Now, let's set the pace for today's discussion. We're diving into the world of global leadership development once again, but this time we're comparing the nuances between online GLD and at center GLD. We have some phenomenal guests with us today. First up, joining us from the Indonesian Center and making his first debut as our first at center GLD guest is the amazing Ade. Ade, how are you doing today?
Hello everyone, I'm good. Thank you for inviting me to this podcast. I'm so happy and I wanna share my experience in IHF. Yeah, like that.
Okay, Ade. Oh, I forgot. Can you introduce? I know you already said your name, but tell us your role within IHF.
Okay, so my name is Ade Sucipto. I am 33 years old and I'm a teacher in a formal school for elementary students and also I am working for IHF in my spare time and I have been working in IHF since 2006 until today and firstly, should I tell you all my story from the beginning?
Oh no, that's okay for now. I'm going to ask you, and then you will tell all of us. You tell us all, okay? Thank you so much. Well, it doesn't stop there. We also have our Etoro Abasi, the lead of the finance and grants team from Nigeria. Etoro Abasi, how are you doing? Welcome to the show and tell us your role within IHM.
Hi, hello everyone. It's
Hi.
good to be here today.
Hello.
Yeah, my name is Etoro and okay, at ITF here people call me Etoro. My name is Etoro Basi. It comes as one. And I am the lead for the grant and fundraising team. Actually co-lead the grant team now. I lead the fundraising team and I'm the lead supervisor at IHF, overseeing the teams in the media, HR division and finance division. I'm so glad to be a part of today's podcast today.
I'm glad you are here, Etoro. Should I call you Etoro or Etoro Basi? I personally like Etoro Basi. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I prefer that too.
Okay. All right. With such an incredible lineup, we're in for an entertaining and enlightening ride. Let's dive right in and explore the dynamic world of GLD right here on Pass It On. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very, very, very much, Etoro Basi and Ade, for honoring our invite. I'm excited to dive into today's discussion. But first off, I'll let Aniekeme, my co-host, start. Aniekeme, please kick things off.
Thank you very much, Darius, and thank you very much, Etoro, once again, and Ade. Okay, this question goes to Ade. Ade, you are an GLD volunteer. Could you share a bit about your background and how you came to be involved with IHF Indonesian Center?
Okay. So at the beginning, before I joined IHF, I was in another foundation. It's called Yayasan Kuncup Mekarwangi. And at that time, I was senior high school student. I was still a senior high school student. And then at that time, I studied there. They also provided English and math classes. And then at that time, that foundation has cooperation with IHF. And then Carol, my mom Carol came to this foundation, and then make cooperation, and then my mom asked me if you want to join IHF, because at that time also I had a financial issue, and then I'm so grateful at that time, and I accepted that I want to join IHF. I help IHF, and then and then I help IHF, and also IHF give me with my financial issue, and then finally I can get my uh, graduation in English literature study in university, and then also uh, in this organization in IHF, I learned many things, such as English language, and also culture, different culture from many people. And also I also learned about technology that before I was not familiar with. And I just gave me many experience, uh, uh, to me, and before I have never met many foreigners from all over the world. Now I'm used to talk with them, with the foreigner. I'm so happy. And also I stay in IHF with my family Ayu. Ayu also one of the children who stay in IHF Jakarta Center, and now she becomes my wife here, and we have one son. His name is Arkanza, and we live happy here, and my mom is also happy that we are still helping IHF, even though we still have our life. We are working as a teacher in a formal school, but we also still have IHF, like teaching classes and working in international tasks, such as I have responsible for Indonesian finance, sponsor processing, and what else? The TT matters, and also the classes here. I make sure that all the classes in Indonesia, especially in Jakarta and Medan, are running well, like that. Yeah.
Wow, Ade, your story is really, really, really. I'm sorry, can I use the word cute? I know Ayu. I think we've spoken, we speak briefly on WhatsApp. I didn't know she was your wife. Please, my love to her. Tell her that I know she would probably not remember me, but just tell her that I give her my love, okay? And my love to your son as well. I'm really inspired by your background and joining with IHF. The Indonesian Center is truly blessed to have you. I know that you've said so many things on how IHF has helped you and your family, but the IHF is truly blessed more to have you. Thank you so much for sharing your story with us today. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Darius. I'm so happy that I meet with mommy Carol. It really changed my life. I'm really grateful, and we love her. And I hope she's always fine. We always pray for her healthy.
I'm sure she loves you too. She would listen to this. She'll be smiling, I know. Thank you very much. Etoro Basi, could you share your journey with us? What initially drew you to pursue online global leadership development, and how has it impacted your career and your personal growth?
First of all, I just want to say Ade gave a very beautiful story out there. I'm kind of inspired. But, getting to know about me, how I joined IHF, really excited once again to share my journey with IHF. It has been a transformative experience that has been mostly sweet, with some challenging moments. Where do I start from? By profession, I'm a pharmacist and practicing in the hospital for now. I joined IHF to volunteer and be a part of a community that selflessly serves to make the world a better place. So to be honest, I had no prior leadership experience. I just started as a member of the chat monitor team and gradually took on some various roles as a social media team member, quality control team member, PR team member, and grants lead and fundraising lead. Then I rapidly advanced to the lead supervisor thanks to the skills I developed through the GLD program. Well, I would say that interacting with people from diverse backgrounds has been incredibly rewarding, and I mean it. I've learned to communicate more effectively with patients in my hospital role. And as a pharmacist, I've always been proud to be part of the most accessible and, caring profession in the health sector. However, dealing with patients of different calibers can be challenging. And my experience as a GLD has significantly improved my communication skills, enabling me to better connect with my patients. I am so grateful for the invaluable lessons and experiences that I've had with IHF. I'm really, really proud to be a part of this amazing organization.
Thank you very much, Etoro. It's great to hear about your amazing journey with IHF as well as Ade. I think your story was also inspiring as well. So, Etoro, I would also like to ask, what specific skills or knowledge have you gained through the online GLD program that you have found most valuable, and have you applied these in your professional skills? Like you said, you are a pharmacist.
Okay, thank you so much, Aniekeme. Thank you so much for that question. Okay, through the online global leadership program, I have, acquired valuable skills there a lot. I may not be able to list them all, but I've acquired knowledge that have significantly impacted my career and personal growth, as I explained earlier. The program offered me this flexibility to learn from experts worldwide and the CEO herself. In this IHF, we have people of different, great people, unique people that are so knowledgeable about a lot of things, and sometimes you get to even train these people and you're like, wow, they are so knowledgeable. Do they even need to be trained again? So I am been offered that flexibility to learn from different people and the CEO herself. She's such a great teacher. IHF's supportive environment allowed me to learn from mistakes and do even better. That's what I find most unique about IHF when compared to other non-profits. It's like a big family, but made of different races. So the most valuable skills that I've gained, there are a lot, but I think strategic thinking, which I've applied as a lead supervisor, and effective communication. I'm able to communicate with people globally, like in this online GLD program, and even like I said earlier, with the patients in my hospital role. It has enhanced my ability to lead cross-functional teams and develop grant proposals for the organization, and even organizing, fundraising events in the organization. The program has also kept me updated on industry trends and, best practices, enabling me to be informed and make informed decisions, about anything, drive innovative solutions. I mean, with the confidence and skills gained with everything in the past 3 months I've been with IHF, I am empowered. I feel I can start my own organization to help others when the time is right. That's how impactful this GLD program has been to me. IHF's online GLD program has been a transformative experience. I'll keep saying that. I've said that 100 times now. And like you know, it has been broadening my perspective and enhancing my leadership skills. I'm grateful for the opportunity to be part of this organization, which has not only impacted children worldwide, but also the volunteers who say.
Thank you, Terobasi. I'll be rooting for you when you're ready to start your organization, okay? I myself have learned a lot also from the online GLD program, including the opportunity to host two of you. So thank you, IHM. That's all I can say. Let's get back to Ade. Ade, can you tell us about a particularly memorable experience or moment you had at the IHF Indonesian Center? How did this experience shape your perspective or inspire you?
Yeah, and yeah, what inspired me in IHF is that IHF helping others, and I like to help others, and when I can give my knowledge to people, to the other kids, I feel so happy. That means that they can pass the knowledge to the other kids. That's like what that's like our mission in IHF, pass it on, and yeah, and also what makes me happy in IHF, we have many events in IHF, such as pass it on ceremony, and then Independence Day celebration with the students, and also Mother's Day, and then Ramadan event, for Muslim we do breakfasting together here, so yeah, it's really inspire others, that we can invite many volunteers, and they come here, the volunteer, and we don't have to pay them. They also have their own work, and they help the children teaching here in their spare time, and the kids love them, and that's really nice, in IHF, like that. And also IHF give me many skills, such as I can speak English better, and also I feel more confidence, talking in front of the people, and I know more about technology, such internet and also computer, like that. And I feel more brave, when socializing with the people from other countries, like that.
Okay. So out of all of this, which one has, I know, I suck for asking, but I want to really know, can you maybe name your top 3 most memorable moments? You've mentioned a lot. So give me like your top 3, the ones that, all of them are unforgettable, but maybe the top 3 for you, the moments.
The moments top 3 is when we celebrate the pass it on, with the kids, and also when many things. Like pass it on. I think all is good.
What about the Ramadan and you mentioned another
Ramadan? In Ramadan, we do have breakfasting together here, and also we invite the people, to give donation to our students, and then and then we will give donation that we get from the volunteers to the poor children, so that they can celebrate the Eid, the Idul Fitr after fasting for 1 month. Yeah, and also we do that also we do that for the Christmas and also for the Easter last time. Yeah, for the Christian students, like that. Yeah, because we are non religious, so we help everyone, like that.
Okay. I was even about to mention Easter and Christmas. Sounds like fun. Thank you very much, Ade. We are going to take 2 minutes break, so in case you want to drink some water or whatever you want to do, okay? We'll be back.
Global Leadership Directors Training. Dreaming of starting your own international nonprofit or directing an NGO? Join our Global Leadership Program for hands-on experience, available online or at our centers. 2 learning options. 1 online, participate from home in interactive teams, organizing and leading global volunteers. Requires 7 to 10 hours weekly. 2 at center, live and volunteer full-time at our centers in Indonesia, Kenya, Thailand, limited spots in USA and France. Includes a stipend, room, and board. Skills you'll learn: volunteer recruitment and management, team leadership, international law, community needs assessment, creating and organizing action units. IHF provides a safe space to practice and master these skills while helping others. Earn an online or at-center GLD certificate. About IHF: since 2001, the International Humanity Foundation, IHF, has been educating impoverished children and global citizens. Our mission includes nurturing communities and teaching practical aid skills. Locations: Bali, Jakarta, Medan, Indonesia, Nakuru, Kenya, Home Springs, USA, with waiting lists for Nice and Thailand. Apply now at www.ihfonline.org under Volunteers. We'll arrange an interview at your convenience.
Okay, we are back. Etoro, this question is for you. Can you discuss any challenges you faced while participating in the online GLD program, and how did you overcome them, and what advice would you give to others facing similar obstacles?
Okay, thank you so much for that question, Daice. One of the challenges I faced was, especially during that initial time of my joining the program, it was balancing the demands of the program with my existing workload. To overcome this, I just prioritized my tasks, set realistic goals, and established a dedicated learning schedule. There's an IHF, you have your off days, and you have the times where you do not work throughout the clock. I was able to do this, and my advice to others is to be disciplined, stay organized, and leverage the support of. Generally, I would say you should be open-minded, embrace diverse perspectives. Most importantly, I have personal reasons why I'm emphasizing embracing diverse perspectives. At some point in time, at some particular time, I was always shying away from the leadership role, and I've always not just wanted to lead in a role. But here I am. Mm-hmm. So, after doing all of this, being open-minded, embracing diverse perspectives, you should apply the learning to the real-world challenges, and you'd see how this works for you.
Okay, thank you very much, Etoro Basi, for that. I've learned a lot from your response, and I think our listeners do as well. So Ade, I have a question for you as well. As a center GLD, you spend quality time with children. what is something you have learned from this experience? Perhaps a quality or a threat that you didn't have initially.
What is, sorry, can you please repeat your question? Cannot hear you clearly.
Yeah, okay, I will, thank you. Okay, I said, like you are at Center GLD and you are spending quality time with the children in Indonesia. What is something you have learned from this experience, maybe from the children and how they talk and it's everything, and perhaps a quality that you didn't have initially?
Okay. So in ICF, we have a student from elementary school, junior high school to senior high school students. And in Jakarta, we have classes on Saturday from morning to evening. And I have taught the kids, I have experience teaching the student from 7 years old to 16 years old. Yeah, and I have learned many things from them, such as when I teach elementary students, they have different skill to catch the knowledge. Sometimes you need a patient, to teach the elementary students, because they want us teaching like a playing. They are not only want to focus studying, but they want to study but also playing, while playing. And it's really challenging for me, to prepare the strategy, how I can teach them with fun, like that. And also you need a strategy, how your teaching can make interesting for the students, so that they are not playing with other kids, but they can focus on studying, like that. Yeah, and it's really experience for me, and it's different with the like a teenager students or adult student, where you need more serious, to teach the student, and more playing. And also you have to be smart, when teaching the older kids, because sometimes maybe they are smarter than you as a teacher, like that. So you need to learn more and more, like that. Okay,
Well, Ade, you're right. With children, you have to be smart, you have to be patient, and most times they're always smarter than you. I believe that. I don't know how it's possible, but you're right, because I have cousins. I have the younger ones, the ones that are like 12, and then I have some that are like 18. Sometimes they act like they're older than me, but at the end of the day, they're still children. So thank you so much, and I agree with you. So this next question is for you as well. I know that empowering and providing education for our future generations, and that's children from marginalized background, is crucial. What are some of the ways IHF makes this possible for the children?
Sorry, I didn't get your question. Sorry, what is your question?
Okay, my question is, what are some of the ways IHF makes empowering these children? How do they make it possible? I know that it's by teaching, can be by teaching them mannerism, language, culture, but is there another way that we don't know about?
Okay, so as I told you, our student is from elementary school to senior high school, and we do a opening registration day every semester. That means every 6 months, and we ask them to fill the form that we have, the form that they need to fill. So they need to answer some questions that are on the form, and if they are qualified as our requirement as to be a student in IHF, then we can accept. But but they don't, if they are not qualified as our requirement, now we can ask them to go to the another course, that is not free, because in IHF is free course, the student don't pay anything here. And all students we have here, they still go to school, but they study here after they go home from their school. So they sometimes they want to ask our teacher we have here, our volunteer teacher, what they at school, and then they can share to our volunteer teacher here, or they can ask something to our volunteer here. And it's really helpful for them, and like that. There is.
Do the children get to nurture their talents?
Sorry?
Do the children get to nurture their talent at the center?
Talent? Yeah. You mean talent? The student get talent?
They nurture their talent, like grow their talents.
Yeah. So our student, they can improve their English talent, and also sometimes we ask them, the student, to do performance such as like singing or dancing. And then the volunteer teacher will train them, For example, in 1 month we are going to have passing on ceremony, and we are going to ask our students to do performance, to show their talent, if they want to, such as dancing or singing in English song, like that.
Sounds like fun. Please remember to capture the whole moments like you have and send them to me. Thank you very much in advance. Back to you, Etoro. How do you see the future of leadership development of GLD evolving with the increasing availability and improvement of online learning platforms? Do you understand the question?
Sorry, I was away a bit. Can you
Sure.
take the question again?
No problem. How do you see the future of GLD, our GLD, evolving with the increasing availability and improvement of online learning platforms?
Okay. As a lead supervisor, I'm always thrilled to see the teams in IHF thrive in a seamless online environment. By organizing our team's chat rooms, we've created something more like a virtual hub that fosters effortless communication. It's so, really amazing how working online, we don't get to see ourselves physically. We just work online globally, and collaboration with team members is so smooth and sweet. That's what IHF does. And I didn't come to meet IHF unorganized, and I've not worked with any non-profits before. I just had the mentality that anything that had to do with volunteering, since volunteers are not being paid, that it will be all messy. But that's not the case with IHF. IHF is so unique. Not only do we volunteer, we are trained and molded to become great, wonderful, amazing global leaders. It's way sweeter when we make our own mistakes and we're corrected with love by our wonderful CEO, Grandma Carol, then we do even better. So being a part of the grant writing team for a free daycare project in Indonesia, it's a lot for me. I feel like I'm also directly supporting vulnerable children, even though I'm not there physically. And all of this means so much to me. Now, the point I'm trying to get at is I do all of this online, from the comfort of wherever I am. And I just think that the future of leadership development will increasingly rely on online learning platforms, offering accessible and personalized growth opportunities. These programs will play a crucial role in shaping tomorrow's leaders by providing experiential learning, virtual mentorship, and global connections, just as IHF is doing wonderfully. As technology advances, we can expect more immersive and interactive experiences, enabling leaders to develop the skills and adaptability they require to thrive in a rapidly changing world like this. God bless the CEO for introducing this program into IHF, and thank God for our amazing, wonderful volunteers all over the world. Hi, hello, Daice. Did I break up at some point?
Oh, no.
Hello?
Daice?
No, you didn't. You didn't. It
Okay.
was Aniekeme Aniekeme turn to speak. That is why I didn't say anything. But I guess he's not here. Like you say, I'll continue.
No, I'm here, Darius. I'm here. Are you hearing me, Darius?
I can hear you now.
Okay. Thank you. Sorry, Etoro. My network was bad, and thank you very much, Etoro. The online GLD is here to stay, and we hope to see more leaders emerge from this program. Ade, I have a question for you. What would you say to the other young leaders in Indonesia who are considering joining the IHF Indonesian Center, and how can they make the most out of the opportunities provided by the center?
Yeah, so IHF, so we need volunteers, from people, especially in Indonesia, because many kids, they don't have opportunities, to go to formal school. And in IHF, we provide them a free course. We also accept them if they are not able to go to school. We help them with the free course, and also if they're really poor, even we will look for a sponsor. We look for a sponsor, and then we can help them to go to school, to pay for their school, and then they can study at school and also in IHF. So we need volunteers, to help these kids. Sometimes they want to study, they want to study more, but they don't have money. So IHF can provide them with the volunteers. So I need volunteers, to join us so that we can help the kids in Indonesia, especially like that.
Okay, thank you very much, Ade. I hope our listeners in Indonesia are also hearing as well. Like he said, we are open to accept more volunteers in the center. I also have a question for you, Ade. Again, pardon me. How has IHF Indonesian Center contributed to the local communities in Indonesia? And can you share any specific initiative or project that have been made significant impact?
Sorry, I cannot hear you clearly. The connection is really not good here.
Hear me now? Okay, I said, can you share? Okay, let me rephrase the question again. How has IHF Indonesian Center contributed to the local communities in Indonesia? Like, how has the IHF Indonesian Center contributed to the local communities in that area? And do you have any idea or is the project that have impacted that community from IHF?
Okay, what I chap in impact to our community here? Yeah, we help the kids around the center. They come to IHF, by walking and with bicycle. IHF really help them, to improve their English, and also uh, so they have a free course, here, and some also we invite the kids to do fundraising here, uh, uh, before we did a fundraising here with our students, so we open donation. We go to the cafe, and sing a song in the cafe, and then we put the box fundraising, and then everybody, we explain to everyone in the cafe that we are from International Native Foundation. We provide a free course for kids, and then like that.
Thank you, Ade.
Is that what you mean?
I think you've answered, but what you were saying was, how has IHF impacted in the community in Indonesia? So what impacts has IHF created for people in your community where the IHF center is situated? Well, I think you've said part of it. Can you tell us a little more about the everyday activity when you wake up in the morning? Just put me through. I want to live through you now. So you are a center in Indonesia. So when you wake up in the morning, what do you do? Just your daily activity there, especially when the days you have to teach there. So what do you do when you wake up in the morning?
So I wake up in the morning, and then I start preparing myself, to go to work, and then working at school, to teach our students, to teach my students. And then when I go home from the school at 4 p.m., and then I spare my time to work for IHF to do international tasks, such as finance or sponsor processing, and also the TP matters, and so, and then I spend my time for my family, like that. And that's from Monday to Friday, but on Saturday, because I don't go to work on Saturday, so I start work up in the morning, and then I prepare the classes, I prepare the room, so that all the students can study here. I prepare the English classroom and also math classroom. We start at 10 a.m. in the morning, and we finish at 5 p.m. Like that. And the student come to the center, and then they study here, like that. And sometimes I help the TP kids, so we have a program, it's called the TP, the education program. So we have the TP kids we have in Jakarta right now is 14 TP kids. So I'm so I'm the one who look for a sponsor for these kids, for these 14 kids. And then I ask them to make a letter every month to the sponsor to say thank you to them, and how do we qualify the TP kids? So we ask them to fill the form, and we see the registration form after they fill it, and then also to make sure that they really need our help, we go to their hub to do survey, and like that. And then if it's true that they really need our help, we look for a sponsor for them. And every week I help them to make a letter, in English, to say thank you to their sponsor, like that. And also sometimes we have an event, for example, in 2 or 3 weeks we are going to have Passion ceremony, and I ask the volunteers to prepare fun activities for the kids, such as to do competition, and also give the kids some gifts from us, like that. So we work together with our volunteers, in the event.
This sounds like fun.
Yeah.
I'm actually thinking of coming there. Initially, Caro wants me to go to Kenya, but the way you're describing it, it sounds like fun. I mean, switching from online GLD to Art Center, it will not be a bad idea entirely. What do you think, Etoro? Should we travel to Indonesia?
Yeah, come to Jakarta, Daice. And we love it.
Carol, if you're listening,
that's a good idea.
You see, Etoro agrees. Carol, please, Grandma, if you're listening, I'd love to go to Indonesia. I know you say I should go to Kenya, but Indonesia, Jakarta, it doesn't sound like a bad idea. Thank you very much, Ade. Thank you, Etoro, also.
Yeah.
Do you find it interesting to participate in some of... Do you participate in any online GLD program? Are you in any team?
It's the question for me.
It's for Ade.
Actually, I'm not in a specific team, but I help in sponsor processing. I contact the sponsor, if they want to sponsor kids here in Indonesia, especially. And also I work on Indonesian finance. I work with Cory, and actually my local task is more than the international task, so like that. So that's why I don't see many people from, because that's why I don't come to the meeting, because sometimes I'm tired already from my work, and also doing the local task here.
Oh, is it interesting? Do you like it?
Sorry?
Do you like it? Is it interesting for you?
Yeah, it's really interesting. Yeah, I learned many things from this organization.
Okay. Yeah. Well, thank you very much, both of you, for such an entertaining, exciting, and educative session. I believe our listeners have gained a lot from both of you. I have. But before I round up, we have a word of appreciation from our grandma, Carol, and I'd like to read it to you. Ade, I'll start with you. This is what she says. She says, Ade, our beloved IHF board president at the center, is in a constant mood of giving, teaching, and helping. He is able to feel a quiet but very deep connection with humans and possesses a radiant personality and grace that shines through quietly even from a very young age. Ade has been faced with challenges such as time constraint, financial constraint, various pressures which he has been able to solve quietly with an amazing attitude towards them. He is able to meet these challenges without having to sell his soul. Ade truly lives and prioritizes pass it on. He does not care about money or material things and wants the best outcome always. Ade has the ability to patiently teach and listen to children, which is something to learn. He is also great at defining boundaries so that he can reduce pressures and be able to keep giving. This is something very important to take note and learn. Ade is a significant human being. The way he studies people and enjoys interacting with children is amazing. I am so thankful to have watched him grow and blossom all these years.
Thank you so much, Mom. But yeah, I'm not that great. But thank you so much, Mom.
He has heard you. And this is for Etoro. She says, Etoro, our wonderful lead supervisor at IHM, brings a wealth of insight and strong leadership skills to our organization. Since joining our team, Etoro has consistently demonstrated exceptional skill, dedication, and a strong work ethic that has significantly benefited our organization. Etoro's proficiency in specific skills or tasks has been particularly noteworthy, and she has kindness of heart, laughter along with her organizational skills, which is really important. She is the lead of chat monitors, which is a position that oversees all the chat rooms of all our teams. Furthermore, Etoro's positive attitude and collaborative spirit have fostered a productive and enjoyable work environment. Her capacity to work seamlessly with team members, coupled with their problem-solving skills, has been invaluable to our continued success. She just has so much for this world, and this world is lucky to have Etoro, as is IHF most definitely. Thank you for considering this recommendation. We are extremely delighted to have Etoro leading our organization. This is from Carol to you, Etoro.
Thank you so much, Grandma. Thank you. I'm also excited to be part of the organization, and I hope to do better. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Etoro. Etoro, is there anything you'd like to speak about fundraising? The fundraising team.
Okay. As the lead of the fundraising team and the co-lead of grants team, there are some challenges we encounter when planning, especially when planning fundraising event. Especially for now that it's just reopened April and we have most of our members new, we encounter some challenges to meet financial targets to support our causes, like during the various activities we are going to be doing to make the fundraising event a successful one. At some point we need financial support, and securing sponsorships and donations from potential partners has been, challenging too. How to find these donors and how to really reach out to them, the audience, engaging and retaining the donors. It's also a challenge for me. I am hoping to get to overcome these challenges if everyone's supports can help us. I'm just saying it out here. Yeah, those are basically the challenges I have with the fundraising event. Not much.
Okay. All right. That's well taken note of. We have less than 5 minutes to go. So guys, I'd like you to say goodbye.
Okay. Thank you everyone for listening to us. Thank you our listeners. Thank you, sweet Daice and Aniekeme. Thank you for having me, and Ade, thank you so much for being a part of this.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Ade, I didn't hear.
Yeah, thank you so much, Aniekeme, Daice, and Etoro. Thank you so much for inviting me, Daice, in this podcast. Yeah.
Thank you for being here. Aniekeme, please. Do you have something else to say?
Thank you very much. Yeah, I just have to say to the listeners, thank you very much, Ade and Etoro, for honoring our invites, and thank you, Daice, for hosting us. And thanking you, the listeners. You are very important to us, for always tuning in to listen to the Pass It On podcast, as well as the members of the International Humanity Foundation and the podcast team. Your work will never go unnoticed.
Oh, thank you so much, guys. There is something I wanted to do, but we have 2 minutes to go. So before I wrap it up, please, in 2 seconds, Ade, can you tell me what thank you is in Indonesia? Etoro, can you tell me what thank you is in, Nigerian as well, in your local dialect?
Okay, so thank you in bahasa is terima kasih.
Okay. Terima kasih. Okay.
Terima kasih. Yeah.
Okay. What about you? Okay. We don't have much time, so terima kasih, guys. What an exciting episode it has been from you. Aniekeme, you have been one of the most outstanding co-hosts of all time. And to my amazing guest, Etoro Ade, you really expanded more on the information about our center in Indonesia and online GLD. You're so amazing, Etoro in every way. And to our fabulous listeners out there, you are the heartbeat of this podcast. Without you, none of this would be possible. So keep spreading that kindness. It's what makes the world go round. As for me, your host, Daice, thank you so much. You can count on me to keep bringing the heat every episode. Don't forget to hit us up on social media, drop a comment, and keep the conversation going. Until next time, keep those good vibes flowing and keep passing it on. Thank you so much and goodbye.